Hey guys, welcome to the patio. It is T, and look, we got the Patty OGs up in here today. Everybody's back. Well, everybody's back from their travel except Marty. Marty's now gone. But anyway, we got a big show for you tonight. We're going to talk about George Santos, not George Soros. George Santos, the United States congressman, has been arrested. Trump has been found guilty, but not whatever you think for. Anheiser Busch still having problems. Tucker Carlson's headed to Twitter, and we got some news for you about life in the patio too. And Bluey, I'm not even sure I know who Bluey is, but apparently he's popular with the kids. He's in trouble.
She's in trouble. She, her is in trouble.
She, her.
I don't care about her pronouns. His pronouns. But let's talk about the most important things. DW, you're the first one back. You're back in studio. How are you, DW?
I'm good. Good.
That's good talk.
That's good talk. That's good talk. Yeah, we missed you.
Hey, calm down now. Don't get so excited.
Don't get so excited.
Hey, I am excited, actually.
Let us talk, Donnie G.
Donnie G. Is that his name, Donnie G?
Donnie G.
But Gary, how are you, Gary? Gary was actually not going to make it tonight, but thank God for rain. Praise the rain.
I did a little dance, but as my papa used to say, I'm only here for the chicken.
Yeah, but I got a question for you. Do you feel...
There's chicken?
Do you feel any different? He's a little bit older today.
He is. Yes, I am. I'm a little older. I'm 39.
Do you feel any different?
39. 39. I'm not 40 yet.
Baby.
You're catching up with us.
Such a baby. Do you feel any different today?
No, I don't. I think I'll feel different when I turn 40, though.
No, you really won't. I promise you. No. And then, Father Fortenberry, how are you today?
I am.
With the limp wrist, Gary Way.
I'm excited. Shout out to Wes. Wes's birthday. So this will release Thursday. So Wes's birthday was yesterday. He is 44.
That means he's today. We got to call Wes on there. We'll call Wes on there. 44. Let's do it.
You know what he's doing for his birthday? I just got fun with it.
What, listening to us?
No, cooking steaks. Because every man has to cook steaks for Father's Day. And we always have to cook our own meals. I was about to say, go to DZ Discovery Zone.
I was going to ask if he was playing with Star Wars toys.
Hey, look, he laughed when, first of all, when I insinuated he was dead.
Look, last time we called Wes, it was a great show. So, yeah, we'll do that here in just a minute. Let me find my story to start with tonight. We got George Soros has been arrested.
Santos.
Jefferson.
George Jefferson. George Santos has been arrested. Do you guys even know who that dude is?
Yeah, that's the drag queen.
That's the Hispanic dude that had that hilarious TV show back in the day.
United
really smoking hot wife.
So that's George Lopez.
Yeah, okay. That's George Lopez.
Same difference.
Yeah, he played baseball for the Royals. That's George Brett.
That's George Brett.
You done ruined it.
I read the whole joke.
All right, somebody keep going.
That's the guy who
was the dude stole my. That's the dude who stole my poker chips that time, Brett.
That's the guy that.
Hey, that's a whole nother story about Brett.
That's the guy who founded the first president. That's the guy that played the guitar. George Carlin. No, that's
Carlos Santana. Carlin played the guitar. He played the watermelon, didn't he?
George Carlin.
That was
that's a comedian.
George Carlin busted watermelon.
No, that was God, boy. Hold on,
y'all are worse than me. Let's get to the story.
Not to remember.
No, we will remember his name.
It's not George Carlin.
No, he's George Carlin. Said the 5 things you can't say on TV or whatever.
He also did. Didn't he do like Thomas the Train
or
something?
Busted watermelons.
Gallagher.
People listening are going to be like, you idiots.
You idiots.
Nobody even knows who Gallagher is.
I bet. We do.
No.
I don't know.
All right, let's get in. Let's jump in.
It's funny.
Representative Santos arrested on charges of fraud, money laundering, theft of public funds, and false statements. The U.S. Attorney General for the Eastern District of New York said that Santos relied on repeated dishonesty and deception to ascend to the halls of Congress and enrich himself.
So he was a politician.
That's what I was going to say. That's typical politics right there. All
right, hold on. Let's see if I can get it right.
Oh, that wasn't even a joke.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This is like
that's like news. The crazy truth, right?
There's 400 something liars right now in the halls of Congress.
So basically, what this is saying, if you're in New York and it doesn't like who was elected into the position, we're going to use the political system against you because they know that the left-leaning political system of New York is going to find him guilty. Same thing's going to happen to Trump.
But so what crimes did he commit in New York?
He lied.
He's a liar.
He's a liar. He lied to the people of New York.
I didn't think he was a...
he lied to the people of New York.
He said he was Jewish.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a representative of New York.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he is Jewish. He said he's kind of Jew-ish.
Ish.
That's like I say I'm fat-ish.
Yeah.
No, you're fat.
Well, that hurts.
Yeah,
that hurt my soul.
But I'm fatter, so I can ask that you're fat. All right.
He's fat-ish.
Yeah. You're fat. I'm fat. Gary's skinny. Donnie's skinny. Compared to us.
You know what? I know we didn't really touch
I
on
like being around you guys.
we didn't touch on the Santos a whole lot, but that's a good segue.
We hadn't finished. Through.
Okay, let's get
Because
going.
he lied about many things,
way
including the
off.
fact there's some video going around claiming that he was a drag queen in
I compared
Guatemala.
the pictures today. I don't think that was
In
him.
Guatemala.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
I think it was Brazil,
that's
first
the
of all.
hypocrisy here, right? The hypocrisy here is that the things that they're blaming them for, we know Biden, except for maybe the drag queen version. Joe Biden's guilty of the same. And there's a lot of stuff come out today that is showing in front of America the ties of Biden and his family to China and money.
So if Joe Biden was a drag queen, what would be his drag queen name?
He wouldn't even remember. Elsie,
Ice melon.
Nice.
Ice melons.
Ice melon.
Ice melon.
Oh, okay.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. He likes
Hit
ice
that
cream.
button. Well, if you don't hit that button, I need a stick.
Gary gets that because it's his birthday.
My birthday.
He should have hit the laughter button for you. I like it.
I liked it.
How about that one?
There we go. It's
More
magical.
Yeah.
Magical.
FBI Assistant Director in Charge Michael J. Driscoll said in a statement the FBI remains committed to holding all equally accountable under the law.
Bullshit.
But what laws did he break?
Well, you named off something that did sound like laws.
Well, but they sealed the indictment. We don't know what
Well, that's
the real
true.
indictment
See,
is.
that's something else. So you're going to start filing charges on political figures and then seal the indictments.
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's a big
There's a problem.
Yep. Everybody needs to know.
That's a massive problem. So you're telling his constituents that voted him in, your opinion, your vote doesn't count if we say so.
Now, look, odds are there's buyer remorse once all this truth came out about the guy. But at some point, yes, you have to say.
Well, we don't get to have buyer's remorse for Biden.
Well, yeah, we do. Everybody
Oh, good
does.
gosh.
We have it. But
I truly believe his own people that voted for him have buyers remorse.
I still think half the U.S. don't even know they voted for him.
well,
He don't know they voted for him either, so.
look, this is not a story that's going away.
A president?
I'm president of what? What's it on president?
I got ice cream. I'm president of
Haagen-Dazs, huh?
Did you guys see where they asked him over the weekend about being 82 when he runs again and how he responded to that? They did an interview with somebody who, of course, threw him softballs. But they said, how do you feel if I was to say, someone 82 years old? Well, you would want someone with great experience and what I've done for the economy over the last 2 years. Look.
Bro, do not even try.
But he will. And people don't realize because all they say is, I inherited this from Trump. That's it.
Oh.
And no, everyone has now forgotten about COVID, even though don't forget Joe Biden wanted to take your jobs, folks. He did not want you to go to work unless you got vaccinated. And we're all forgetting about that shit.
I think Biden's missed his calling.
I'll say this. I've never understood this.
What
When a Democrat comes into office, if the economy is good, they take credit for making it good. If it's bad, they blame the previous person.
True.
Every time.
No, it's better than that now. They take credit for the good parts and blame for the bad parts.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Even though there are no good parts right now.
No.
Well, they even were
The jobs.
basically saying the whole COVID thing got screwed up at first, blaming Trump, and then they took credit for it working out at one point.
Fauci,
right?
your boy.
Get out of here,
we're going to
man.
talk about RFK.
Ouch.
Jamie is now the number one RFK.
I don't know.
He changed his
Well,
mind.
I've got to look into his how he stands the 2A. I've heard his Second Amendment is a little not what I want.
Sketchy.
But
Kennedy.
But I mean, a lot of other stuff I fully agree with. So,
Do you think you're just excited to see someone Democrat that's moderate? Do you think that's what it is?
it could be.
I think that's what it is.
Well,
I
but
don't
don't
have a thing against Democrats. I have an issue with liberals and leftists.
don't misconstrue his moderacy on certain topics as meaning he's not progressive either.
Exactly.
Yeah,
need to
that's what's
understand the platform.
I've got to get more on his platform. But I mean,
Well, you're going to love what he said recently.
What'd he say?
He said there is overwhelming evidence CIA was involved in JFK's assassination.
Well, you don't say.
Yeah, but no one
okay.
running for
He
major
may,
office.
He
comes out
may
and
want to
says it.
just be quiet because weird things happen to people with last
like
name
I was
Kennedy.
just going to say, in
Like,
his
you may wanna
defense,
go just
in his
sit down.
defense, he probably is anti-gun. I mean,
He should be.
with his uncle and his dad, I mean, you know.
And they were considered good-looking men. This dude didn't get it.
Well, I mean, he's also 69. They were 40s.
Is he pro ballistic helmets, Jamie?
He needs to be. He needs to be pro.
That's a bad joke.
Boat bubble.
So he's a mere young man compared at 69 compared to our current leaders.
He hates convertibles.
He's anti-convertible.
I'm sure he's had therapy since then.
Tall buildings.
Well, his dad was shot in a hotel lobby or whatever.
I thought he was on a grassy knoll.
No, that was his uncle.
That was
his uncle.
JFK.
Okay. JFK with the ice bullet.
There was an ice bullet.
He had ice in his veins.
I want some ice bullets. I really do. Anyway, jury rules that Trump committed battery and defamed E. Jean Carroll. That sounds like an author if I've ever heard one. Former president calls verdict a disgrace. So they didn't find him guilty of rape, but they did find him guilty of battery.
No, they found him liable.
Liable for
liable.
Okay. But did you guys hear what he told the lawyers? Jamie probably had.
What?
Did he tell him that he beat up
Is this the woman? Is this what he told the woman?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He tell him he beat up that thing?
No, it's better. It's freaking better.
This is why we love Trump.
He was being what's it called?
Questioned?
Well, yeah,
Interviewed?
but they were taking his depositions.
Okay, that's fine.
And they were talking to him, and they said, yeah, she wasn't very good looking. That's not really my type, anyway. And then he told the lawyer, he said, yeah, you wouldn't be either.
He told the lawyer
this is in court documents.
Yes.
He told him
So
this.
for the forever till the end of time, that'll be in the court documents.
You're Donald Trump. You do not have to settle.
No.
Right?
Oh, he didn't settle. He's
No,
not guilty.
he was found. The judge.
No.
No, he's
I'm talking about for like ugly women. You don't have to settle.
He claims to not even know who this woman is, and they gave her a settlement for like $5 million.
Yeah, it was like
Terry,
$5
we're
million.
gonna dress you up as a woman, and we're gonna sue Donald Trump for $3.5 million.
I'm telling y'all now, if I ever think I'm close to being fired, my pronouns become he, she, and I'm wearing a muumuu to work. It's just the way it is. It's a fact of life. I'm telling you now. Cause look, just doing that alone ought to double your severance.
It probably would.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
You probably would. You're probably right. They'd be like, we're giving you a severance package, and it would just automatically double or triple.
And if they question you, that just gives you more firepower.
So I'm almost set you up. I'm gonna set you up for another topic, but so I mean, it happens all the time. Guys get accused of sexual assault that they didn't do,
And it comes.
Yeah.
You know my opinion on it. We've talked about it before.
Yep.
I think
Well,
the
it's the Me
female
Too.
that accuses should be
exactly. Well,
should be charged.
Guilty until proven
Terry,
innocent.
you got that story
I'm
already?
pulling it up now.
I still think we should have the Dave Chappelle contract.
That's your
That's what
Actually, that's what we should teach our sons.
We should have we should create an app for this. A consensual
I think
app.
I think there is one.
I think
Is there?
I think I came up with that idea a while back. We
And
talked
then
about
someone
it on
stole
air.
it.
No, well, let's just do it. I don't know how to make an app, but Gary, you have nothing else to do other than sell car parts. You can.
Well, let's teach people to have strong morals, and a lot of this would go.
No, I
away,
want
too.
the app. I
T,
want to charge 99 cents for downloading the app.
T, I got a little uncomfortable when you looked in my eyes and said, "Let's do it."
It is your birthday. You look sexy. 39 sexy on you.
I wear 39 well.
Go ahead. You want to tell the story? You want me to tell the
No,
story?
you got all the info in front of you.
Ex-Bills
This pisses me
punter
off.
Max Ariza, he was not present at alleged gang rape, the report says. Max Ariza was a punter for the Buffalo Bills. What year was this, Jamie? Do you know?
22.
2021.
Finkel.
What do you?
The woman told police that Ariza and two teammates at San Diego State were at a party on October 5th, 2021, when Ariza walked into a bedroom where at least 3 other men were waiting for her, according to a civil lawsuit filed. Then 17, she said he threw her on the bed and was part of a gang rape over a 90-minute period. In her lawsuit, she acknowledged she had been drinking and said she was in and out of consciousness. The Buffalo Bills selected him with the first pick in the 6th round of the 2022 draft. He was a great punter in college.
Cut.
Soon after the allegations, the Bills cut him. No team signed him, even after prosecutors announced last December that they wouldn't be filing charges. The guys.
So her to lie ruined his career. Because what's the league minimum in the NFL? Probably
I don't know, but you know how good of a punter you have to be to go 6 rounds as a punter?
I want to say it's
gotta be
a $250,000.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that's probably
Yeah.
that's probably
I think it's a little higher.
250.
Maybe
I'm about to go look
maybe 400.
I think it's $300,000 to $400,000.
Now, look, if she was out of it, she probably wasn't sure who was there. She probably seen
So
him
why would
earlier
you
in the
accuse
evening.
people?
I don't know.
That seems like that'd be something you'd be really damn sure of. So many times.
Maybe he gets in the NFL and she tries to. Maybe there's a monetary thing there now.
It says
Okay, it goes further than that. Prosecutors told the young woman that they had reviewed video recordings of the incident
It's
and couldn't
600?
determine that anything other than consensual sex with the other men in the room had taken place.
But he wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there.
he wasn't even there.
So she participated in sex with multiple dudes.
Yeah.
He wasn't even there and got
Consensual.
accused of
You
rape.
light go off.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yes,
That one right there.
the minimum salary is slated to rise to $750,000 in 2023.
So that's $750 million.
The minimum salary is that high.
In 2021, it was $660,000. I thought it was like $250,000.
They redid the television contract.
He's missed 2 seasons.
Why don't
So
we just
this
teach?
shit owes him $1.5 million right now.
You know what we should be doing instead of having our kids play other sports? We should just get them punting and kicking lessons.
Oh yeah,
I swore that I was going to do that,
Football.
and I never did.
I mean, so this guy's career is over.
His football career. I mean, really, should it be though? He should be campaigning.
He would.
if
If
I
I
was-
out there
if I
and
was an
campaign
owner,
like
I
that.
would. I'd give
If
him
I
a
was
job.
him, I would file suit against the Bills.
yeah, for real, for wrongful termination.
Yep.
Because I'm
I'd
sure
file
that.
suit against her.
Yep, I'd file against everybody.
May even be able to file against the NFL for not
Yeah.
controlling the bills.
I mean, I think at this point though, I'd want back pay and I'd want a shot at open tryout
I'd file suit against Bill Belichick.
just because it ain't Bill.
Exactly.
Bill Clinton,
Anything with Bill.
Yeah.
Wild Bill.
Yeah, don't do
hookup.
the Clintons. The Clintons will get you hung.
Yeah,
That's
he won't. He'll be suicided.
All right. So you guys have told me now that Bluey is actually a female.
Yes, Bluey's
I
a
can't
female.
believe it. No, well, your kid's a little older, but Bluey is
I don't know anything about
Bluey's a-
Bluey's funny.
Bluey's a dog.
An
apparently a
Australian
female dog.
Shepherd. Australian Shepherd.
Side note,
It's a children's.
Australian Shepherds come from California.
It's like the Barney of this age
Yeah.
I
group.
didn't know that.
Yep.
Right. It's like the Barney of the age group.
Hey, when
No,
I was
it's
Oh,
not
no,
Bar-
no.
no, it's not
Look,
Barney.
so there's an episode of Bluey where the dad is hung over.
So this is like Family Guy for kids then.
Well, they'll have like little small jokes that adults will get, but
It's not a bad
so
show.
it's
a
like
good show.
SpongeBob.
It's,
You know,
Yeah,
SpongeBob
yeah.
is funny if
But
you watch it as an adult.
It's really geared towards younger kids.
it's geared for about 4 to 8 year olds.
Yeah,
I would say. Yeah,
But I'll sit there and watch it with my kids, and it's hilarious.
it
Yeah.
is, especially
Like the one where he's hung over, and it never says what happened. He just talks about the dad talks about having a rough night. And the kids are like crawling all over him, and his wife's like, "You have to play with the kids."
So did this sound like a
it-
Sunday morning at
Dude,
Fortenberry Nation?
it hit me my soul. I was like, "That's me, baby."
Y'all remember Ren and Stimpy?
That
yeah.
was not
Oh,
for
yeah.
kids.
that was
That
not
was not
for
for
any
Ren and
kid.
Stimpy was awesome.
Okay, so Bluey is a child cartoon. The ABC has removed part of a Bluey episode that sparked accusations of fat shaming and fat phobia.
The dad went on a diet.
It has now republished a version of the popular cartoon without a bathroom scene that showed Bluey's parents complaining about their weight. Is that not every morning in every house except Gary's house? Gary's house, everybody's skinny now.
Gary, let's ask the fattish guys if they were offended by Bluey. Were y'all
Dude,
offended
I
by
don't get
Bluey?
offended by practically anything.
I
I'm
look
gonna be
at my
honest with you.
scales in the morning, and I'm terrified.
I mean, all the Bluey characters are like block shaped if you look at them.
So the episode called Exercise showed Bluey's dad Bandit in the bathroom brushing his teeth and weighing himself while Bluey's in the bath. Oh man, I just need to do some exercise, he said. Tell me about it, Bluey's mother Chili says as she walks in with Bluey's sister Bingo. The fact they're all in the bathroom together is kind of weird anyway. Bandit looks at himself in the mirror and holding his sides. Why don't you just do some exercise, Bluey asked. There was black backlash against the episode for body image experts saying it could pass on weight stigmas and fat phobia to children. Okay, our
What is
kids
black
should not want to be
backlash
fat.
there?
No,
No,
They shouldn't want to be fat.
They shouldn't.
they
shouldn't.
shouldn't.
We
Because
should not. We should be trying to get them to not be fat like me and Johnny.
I blame the drug companies on this. They want you to be fat so they can give you all these drugs.
You know what?
I don't blame
That's
you.
an interesting
Yes, it is.
It
take,
is.
Gary.
I mean, if you sold
Big
drugs and
Pharma.
made money
Big
like
Pharma.
that, wouldn't you want, like, you bet, heck yeah, fat people,
ain't
let's
no money
go.
in the cure.
Big
yeah.
Pharma does not want to solve heart disease,
They don't.
diabetes, or fat folks.
Bluey also has a backlash over something else.
What's that? I ain't heard about this.
A young lady said that they are not color diverse enough.
Bluey's freaking
They're a
blue.
freaking dog.
He's blue. He's blue.
Well, there's also some red healers in there.
Wait, there's blue, red. There's some Dalmatians.
There's some Dalmatians. They're all dogs.
How,
right?
white and black.
How diverse should he be?
I don't know. I don't know what color she's looking for.
He should be freaking purple.
Well,
Because most dogs are brown dogs.
Did
Blue,
you see
man.
when the lady came out and was complaining about the people in the stands at the King's coronation?
I did. Did y'all see this?
Why, 'cause they're
it wasn't
all
on the
white?
stands. No,
who
it wasn't on the stands.
Europeans are white.
It was a
I was
lady.
gonna say they're in freaking England.
Well, it was
or
a
wherever
lady
they are.
though from some European show. I can't remember which one it was. She makes the comment on something like their version of The View or something like that. I don't even know for sure, but she said that balcony looks awful white,
Terribly white.
terribly white. And I'm like,
The balcony where all the princes and
Where all the,
all the
family
people
was
were
at.
there for the coronation. You apparently didn't watch the coronation.
no, I
They're
didn't.
gonna look at your family picture and be like, his family picture is terribly white.
You know, so I saw
Yeah,
somebody,
especially Gary. Gary's folks are all like,
I saw
really-
somebody pull up a picture of the Nigerian court, and they said, "Well, this is terribly black." I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
I expect the relatives of
So
a European
hold on.
country.
Does it? But that channel that she said that got the most complaints they've ever received for that show ever. But so why
It's-
do we?
it's a-
Why is it even newsworthy?
Because
Because it's so stupid.
because it's first world issues
Because it's so stupid.
and it's stupid.
Do you know how often I use that term?
diversity
First world issue?
sells right now.
Yes, it does.
You know, I heard something said, and I'm a fat dude, so I can say this. Sorry, you
Say
fat people. If y'all want to turn it off, I'm gonna insult you.
I
But,
Trigger warning.
I used to be really fat.
this
too,
is
so.
the first generation in which we're going to live less than the other because we have too much food to eat. We are one of the first countries. The United States is the first country that has so much food because most people are worried about where they're going to their next meal. We're the first country to have so much food. Not only is a generation going to die sooner, we worry about changing the sex of our children and the gender of our children.
You can't change that though.
No, but they try.
We
They
can't-
try to,
no,
but they're
man.
worried about it.
You can-
Moms, Karens everywhere are worried about. Sorry if y'all are a Karen out there, but I just got to say it.
You're shaking my camera.
It's white women.
Do you want me-
We your leg
do you want me
twitch.
to give you another conspiracy on while we're trying to
Here we go.
change genders?
Yeah, it's your birthday. You get
You
to
ready?
say anything.
Okay, drug companies. Because once you change your
Millions?
gender,
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
you're
it's
gonna have to take
automatic.
pills
I had
and
to go,
hormones
I had a
forever.
different. I had a different reason.
It's automatic
All right,
money.
What's your reason?
Automatic money.
My
All right,
reason is
Corporate,
they
what's
want to
your
make the WNBA better.
The what?
They want to make the WNBA better.
Possibly.
Maybe they want Duncan.
But yes, everything.
I mean, they've already got one dude playing in it.
What if,
Not one.
Larry Bird could probably still shoot a three? What if he got a sex change? He could tear them WNBA.
You don't have to
up.
have a sex change.
You just
You
claim.
just got to identify.
I don't know if that's true.
The dude from Princeton that was swimming still has his danglings.
But yes, once you have your
It's
sex,
a rudder.
once
It
you,
is a rudder.
Yeah, that should be unfair because it is a rudder.
but once you have your sex,
But
change,
also it's
you're-
drag,
you're
bro. We should have
married.
slowed him down a little bit.
It is. So he's got a disadvantage.
disadvantage.
So, in what way is it drag? Because he was portrayed as a woman, or because he got dragged swimming? See, that was
So like some of us have less drag than others. I mean,
some.
Yeah,
do.
that's right.
Speaking
Gary-
of trans,
Gary
I got a
doesn't
couple
swim,
stories.
he
I don't
just
know
hops.
why trans continues to be such a focus of ours, but I
Because
got a couple stories. There is a trans woman is cleared of flashing her
Or what?
penis
I love-
after three women using Ohio YMCA after the judge ruled she's too fat for her genitals to be visible. I'm gonna say it now. Mine would be
That's
visible.
awesome.
All right,
look,
mine
I
would be
picture
visible.
Peter Griffin. That's what I
It's
picture.
definitely Peter Griffin stuff.
but
I
they
saw the story.
said-
I said that. And I said, "You got to read this one."
Hold on, so
She went into a YMCA and to change clothes.
and Flash, but
Well, no, she just changed clothes, and apparently the other women said that she flashed them. And then she went into court, and the judge says, "Okay, even if that joker was nude in front of you, you didn't see anything.
But did the judge verify this?
he had a big tool shed.
You the one
Calm
sent me the
down.
article. Did
I
you
know.
read it?
I didn't read it. I just got the head. I got the headline. I said, "I got to send this." I wouldn't be surprised.
Talking about the Peter Griffin, I just keep picturing her in the,
Oh,
in
that's
the
funny,
bathroom
man.
doing the little Peter Griffin giggle.
Oh, no, that wasn't right.
No, it was like,
Yeah, we just lost 12 listeners just from that shit.
I don't those shows can get away with anything, which I think is amazing because they give it to everyone.
that's
It's like,
the only way to do it.
well, it's
They
like
do.
Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle also gave it to everyone. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
Dave Chappelle gave it to everyone. All right.
One of my
He did.
favorite jokes, one of the smartest jokes told, Family Guy was, they're looking for a terrorist, and Peter Griffin pulls up to a stop, like a roadblock, and the guy pulls out a color chart.
to like determine what.
He has to determine if he's a terrorist or not.
Oh,
And
that's terrible.
it is, but it also shows the stigma people have towards terrorists as far as their race. I mean, it's smart. It's smart comedy.
All right, so
Well, and there's a lot of truth to the comedy they put out too.
Speaking
It's
of
refreshing.
people that are horizontally challenged, like me and you, Fortenberry, how about we call your brother for his birthday? What do you think?
Oh, let's do that. Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's see if I can get him on there.
That's another fattish guy.
Oh, there it is. It's working.
Oh, it's
Here we
ringing.
I looked up like
Yeah.
oh.
Hey, Wes. Hello? Boy,
Wes has been kidnapped.
Wes, the big aliens have Wes. They're inserting.
They're probing him.
Oh, there he is. There's Wes. Hey, Wes.
Hey,
I hear we're recording episode tonight, but heard it's your birthday. And last time we called you in the middle of an episode, it turned out really well. So we thought we'd call and wish you happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
thank you, guys. Thank you.
sir.
So, have you heard the story about the trans woman that was cleared of flashing herself at the YMCA because she was too fat to expose her penis to the other women in the locker room?
She had a
No,
big
I
tool
have not.
shed.
Look, we're
haven't?
envisioning Peter Griffin.
So, Jamie and I both claimed that ours would be exposed. We're
I
curious.
never claimed that.
Oh, okay, Jamie.
I was going to say Jamie
We're
did
curious
not
though.
make
Being
that
your
claim.
birthday, if you were to expose yourself to the women in the YMCA, would they be offended or would they think you just fit in?
Hey, Jamie's belly don't even hang over
I'm
his
not sure how
waistband.
to
And he's
interpret
already
it.
out.
Jamie, I'm not sure how to interpret that.
Look, when I was skinny, I wouldn't have.
You were
never said
already
it.
ruled out.
Well, how about sucking toes, Wes? Would you suck? Would you suck?
Oh, my
toe?
God.
Are you a
What
toe
are we
sucker?
doing now?
This was
I
local.
cannot.
I can't do it.
He just broke me out.
Oh, okay. Well, look, we won't keep you long. We want to tell you happy birthday. Thanks for listening. We
Happy
know what a
birthday,
big fan
Wes.
you are.
All right, brother. We'll see you later.
Have a good one, bud.
All right, thank y'all guys. Thank
All
you
right,
guys.
man.
Yep. Bye. Okay, that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I forgot about that story. Though.
Hey, so weird question. So when we call him, can he hear all of us?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He just heard all of us.
Well, dang, that's
Yeah,
high tech, right
it's
there.
just like another edition. I mean, it sounds like. he's
Yeah,
on the
listen to
phone,
this story. I saw this was local, well, fairly local.
Yeah, a Hilton hotel manager arrested for waking up a guest by
funny what you
sucking
said.
on his toes.
The manager?
Yeah, he was arrested and charged Friday for entering a guest room and sucking on the
so,
customer's toes.
how would you feel if you woke up and like some dude
Check this out.
sucking on your toes?
Guess what the
man?
guy's name was?
Enrique.
David Neal.
I know.
We all do.
All right, call David Neal right now. Let's go.
He was charged with. This is not the David Neal from
No, it's
Crittenden
not the
County.
one we know.
But he was charged with aggravated burglary and assault for entering a male guest room and sucking on his toes Thursday, March 30th.
He was trying to enter him.
It
That's his
occurred
room.
in Nashville.
Look, that's the second time he did it.
He was assaulting them
Hold on, he
piggies.
sucked this dude's toes twice.
Yeah, if I read the story right, I think the guy thinks he went in there the night before.
Look, he claimed that he entered the room because he smelled smoke and was checking on the victim.
the
However,
feet were fire, man.
Smelling smoking hot feet.
yeah,
The piggies were smoking.
yeah.
Look, if he sucked this dude's toes twice, this dude liked it the first night and decided he didn't like that mess the second night. I ain't no way I'm believing he got his toes sucked on and didn't know. No way. Ain't no way.
Look, I'd wake up, dude walking in the room, much less start sucking my toes.
That dude laid there. He was like, let's see what go happen. This man folded the bottom of the covers back.
Look, I got that. What's that medicine they used to do with your leg jerks?
Hey, you think he spit on him?
Sleepwalking. No, it's night legs. It's called restless legs.
I got restless leg.
RLS.
Yeah, I'd kick dude the chin or something.
This man said night legs.
Look, it was my way to get there. Whoa, man, look. Some of this stuff you just can't make up. Let's talk about something you can't make up. How poorly Bud Light has handled the Dylan Mulvaney stuff. Look, first of all, they took a brand and said, "Look, it's not enough that we're number one. We want to be number 1.7."
Let's see number 3.
Well, they still have big problems. Their sales by state. Here's some of the information about sales by state. In our region, we're included with Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana down 22%. Upper Midwest down 25%.
Ooh.
The mountain region, this includes Colorado, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico, 29% down. As expected, on the coast, they're not down as much. They're still down 14, 15%. But still, overall, it's dramatic reduction in
I
sales.
was in Perry, Georgia, right?
Perry.
Near Warner Robins, about an hour and a half south of Atlanta. And I went to I ate dinner by myself almost every night because just the work, right? Every night I would go to somewhere I could sit at a bar, have a beer, and eat mostly chicken wings and other stuff like that, bar type food.
What a creeper.
No place that I went to, whether it was a chain or like an individual type place that I've never heard of before, had Bud Light on tap. I kid you not a single Bud Light tap. I actually took the time to look, and I meant to tell y'all about it, and I forgot.
That's wild. That's
not a single
huge
Bud
right
Light
there.
tap.
Wow.
They
But
did
if
have.
it's not selling,
They did have a couple others that were like
probably Michelob,
yeah,
Michelob Ultra.
but the Bud Light taps.
But if it's not selling, why you
took 'em off.
gonna have it?
I asked a lady about it, and she said no one buys it.
I mean, we're going on what, 5 weeks now?
Maybe almost 2 months.
They buy the other stuff because not everyone knows that, hey, Bud Light, Anheuser Busch makes this, but they didn't have a tap up there, man. That is rare.
But when your primo beer is not selling, that's a problem.
Bud Light should sell on tap all day long.
Oh, yeah.
All day, every day.
Yeah, before this, right?
Now, here's a story from Gary's favorite guy, Michael Knowles.
I like Michael Knowles.
Nah,
He's a good guy.
He called it Anheiser Busch.
She did. That was
I thought it was great. I'm
Golly.
surprised Gary
I
didn't.
can't. I wish I'd thought of that.
That's my guy.
Michael
Anheuser
Knowles
Busch.
details Bud Light parent companies.
We need to make
ties
T-shirts.
to World Economic Forum. Now, this is interesting. They're mired in the World Economic Forum, ESG gobbledygook. Do you know what ESG stands for? That's the
That's
This is stuff with salt in
environment,
it.
That's the woke
social, and I can't remember the.
It's the woke rating.
It's
is
the
what
woke
it,
rating.
is what it is.
But it says that AB InBev that they're tied to the World Economic Forum, and that's part of the Great Reset and all this stuff. And by basically neutering our children, it'll help facilitate the Great Reset.
Yeah, and apparently a lot of these companies are on board on this, and we just don't know about it.
So what happens 20 years from now where places like California are real big on this whole thing? Because eventually it's going to evolve, and there are going to be more people that are transgender in certain areas. Right?
It will, but I expect the economy will have to adjust because there will still be pockets of people who want nothing to do with it.
You're going to get some major separation, though, in certain
The problem
parts of America.
is
right?
population. It's population control, and our population is growing, but it's only really growing at the rate it is because our southern border is unprotected.
Oh, did you
unmonitored?
look at how many people are trying to cross?
If we didn't have
1,000 per day right now.
If we didn't
It's
have the
crossing.
influx of immigrants, we would be declining in population daily.
we are.
Well, here's what's interesting is the amount of Chinese military age males that have come into the country over the past year and a half. That's scary.
Across
and
the
no
board.
one's talking about it. I don't think people realize it.
if you're going to start a war, what's the best way to do it?
Implant people, right?
Infiltrate.
Infiltrate.
Yeah,
Infiltrate.
for sure.
All right.
Yeah, but one generation, they'll be like us. They'll be fat and lazy. They won't be doing nothing.
even though we're fat, we're not lazy.
Well,
I'm not.
Not everyone.
and I've heard from some of the Chinatowns that they have somewhere other places that they have their own police community.
Hey, Jamie, maybe the fat duck hunters will be what save us because they can't outlast them. They'll just live forever on their fat.
Oh, that's true.
Shoot 'em with
Look,
shotguns.
it'll be hard to starve off. Y'all go wait for us.
They'll be like, we're going to
Yeah.
hole up here and wait till they come to us. And there'll be a bunch of them will pop out with their shotguns and shoot everybody when they get close.
So there's some recent news come out that Tucker Carlson has he was eliminated from Fox as part of the settlement for the Dominion voting machine.
And they almost made it sound like that was part of the
That's
settlement.
what I heard too.
That's the
But
rumor.
there's news. Elon Musk has said that Tucker Carlson will now stream through Twitter.
Nice.
Oh, it gets better because he's also invited Don Lemon to stream his show on
That's a
Twitter.
straight up power move by Elon Musk.
Look, he could really make and so in response to that, it's going to be Tucker Carlson, Don Lemon, and Live from the Patio. You can watch all of our shows on Twitter. Okay, all 90 of them.
What do you want me to do with this?
Squeeze it.
It's empty.
Let me see it.
It's unopened.
Let me see that
I
thing.
know. It's got like maybe 3/4 of a beer, or
I'm gonna
about
be a
a
little-
quarter of a beer in there.
I'm going to be pessimistic. It's half empty. Half empty.
Let me see that thing.
It's. They got you.
Oh, it's got a hole in the bottom.
Oh,
That never happened with Bud Light.
It was a gun. It was a gunshot.
Actually, Bud Light's more likely to have 2 holes in the bottom.
Bud Light would have plugged that hole with a penis, Jamie.
Yeah. Do the choke.
oh yeah, you deserve that.
There it is. Yeah, that's it. Mhm. But no, Tucker's going to broadcast a show on Twitter. Look, Elon Musk bought Twitter. He didn't need to, but he did. He's probably lost money due to it. Politics is beating him up over it, but he's all about free speech, and he wants to give everybody a spot. So we're going to support Elon Musk, and our show is going to be not solely broadcasted on Twitter, but we're going to go have all of our shows available on Twitter. It may take us a little while to get there, but we're headed that direction.
Yeah, we know nothing about Twitter,
so look,
but we won't
go listen
to
Tucker, and then you can listen to us right after. But
no.
Most important thing is, follow us on Twitter. We are Live from Patio. Let's put the in there. But,
Live from Patio.
Live from Patio. You can find, or you can go to the website, livefromthepatio.com. It has links to all of our social media accounts. Or you check us out on YouTube, youtube.com at Live from the Patio. Go like us. Leave some comments. It helps a lot if you guys leave comments. If you hit a thumbs up, it really does help a lot with the analytics and the algorithm.
Comment. We didn't look. Tell us you hate us. Tell me I'm good looking. Whatever.
And we got some stickers too that you can scan them and it'll pull up the podcast.
Yeah,
if you don't live around here,
if
you don't live around here, you travel, let us know. We'll send you some stickers and put them out.
I got one last story for you guys. A man was arrested in Canada after opening heroin, cocaine, and meth store in Canada.
That's kind of
I like
crazy.
I like it.
That's bold.
Jerry Martin says he opened the drugstore to give people access to a safe supply of fentanyl-free drugs.
Fentanyl is nuts.
That's just being responsible.
The Vancouver man who opened a store selling heroin, meth, cocaine, and MDMA was arrested less than 24 hours after launching the business.
You know, they saw it. They were like, hey, can you believe what this guy put in for? And the police were like, well, let him open the thing.
I'm pretty sure I knew a guy that opened that same store in my hometown, and he did not get arrested and continues to this day providing the same service.
Are you sure it's a store or is it more like a
mobile
car?
store? More like a mobile store.
Yeah.
It's a mobile store. Almost like a food truck. It's almost more like a food truck.
So like
you know my opinion. Me and Donnie disagree on this, but I'm there to legalize
Y'all
it
haven't
all.
disagreed in a long time.
I know.
We haven't argued in a long time. It's because I love you. And I ain't been here.
Look, yeah, several people said, man, you and Donnie ain't argued forever.
I know. People are like, when are you going to argue with Jamie?
it's because absence makes the heart grow fonder.
It does.
Right.
It does.
So did y'all see the one? I don't know if Terry's got anything else. Did y'all see the guy he put a really techie like marijuana vending machine? And I can't remember what state it was in or where it was. I just skimmed across the story. But basically, you go on there, you select how much you want, and it's like prepackaged options. And then you put your money in the machine, and it spits it out just like a vending machine.
It's a cannabis vending machine.
Yes. So he had sold he been making a lick, man.
I'm all about being an entrepreneur.
All right, that's all I got. It's good to have everybody back in studio.
Well, we don't have everybody. We got the OGs.
The OGs back in studio. But I'm gonna play us out, and we're gonna let Donnie have the last word. Jamie,
Like the worst person.
All right, if you got a cannabis vending machine coming our way, let me know.
if you got a cannabis vending machine,
Gary, spit that weed. Call me.
Make sure you get permission before you suck on someone's toes.
That's good. D-Dub.
Hey, I just walked outside Terry's house at 7:13 p.m. Josh Henry's still working. If you need air conditioner work in this area, holler at my boy Josh Henry. He'll hook you up, man.
That's a good episode.
Good dude right there.
Hey, look, go like us, go love us, go hate us, give us something, but get out there and tell everybody about us.
Happy birthday, Gary.
Thank you.
Outlaw.